Okay, let's check how is everything going here. Okay, vegetables are roasted. Let me go ahead and turn that off for a little while. Get the heat. And let's check the stew. Okay. Ooh, camera. Got very foggy. Okay. Yeah, let's position it that way. Let's check the vegetables. Yep, it's done. It's got a slight resistance to it, which will be perfect because you do not want this to be thoroughly soft, really tender. You want it so that you have enough time to cook it together with the meat, the stew, so that the flavor would marry or incorporate. Okay, the meat, oh yes, perfect consistency, just the right amount of tenderness so that I could add all of this vegetable in it. Now I just go ahead and put that all. By the way, as you notice, the rosemary and oregano that I had put here earlier, I had to take it out because I had put it on top of all the vegetables, so it was roasting a lot faster than the rest of the vegetables, and so I don't want it to burn and give a bitter taste on the vegetables. I just want it so that it perfume it and impart that aromatic and savory flavor to the vegetables. So I took it out and I'll show you what I did with it. As soon as I put all of these veggies inside, right here. Now, there. Here is the herbs that I had put earlier. This is the oregano and rosemary, which imparted its flavor. And now I'm going to show you another ingredients. This is optional, but my husband loved this. He practically put this in just about anything he eats. He loves olives, and being that it's stew, olives should be perfect for it. Now let me get this thing out of the way and show you another thing that I am going to add to that. Okay. If you don't have this next ingredients, don't worry. Just use any regular tomato sauce. I like mine tomatoey, the sauce a bit. And as you can see, this is my homemade salsa. I made it this past summer, and I know what is in it, and all the ingredients that's in it are perfect with this stew. So I'm going to use this instead of regular tomato sauce. You could use regular tomato sauce, don't worry about it, it'll come out good. But being that this is a salsa, it will impart a little bit of a kick, not hot, but it'll give that spiciness to it and really pump up the flavor of your stew, so to speak. Excuse me. So let me open this. Okay, I'm going to put about this much, practically cover it. Now, we don't want it to taste nothing but tomato, although the tomato flavor would be absolutely delicious in it. But we want the flavor of each individual ingredients, the meat, the vegetables, the herbs, and not be covered by just the flavor of the tomato sauce or salsa in this case, since that's what I put in here. So we're gonna put this back in the oven, let it continue cooking, and we are going to adjust the seasoning, salt, pepper, whatever we might need. For now, we are going to put it back in the oven. Put this back on, well, I had it 450 degree earlier, so I'm going to put it on 425. Tomatoes sometimes tend to burn, and I don't think it should burn since it's still got the chicken broth in it. But just to be on the safe side, put it on 425. It's still very hot. Gonna put it back in the oven and then let that go. And we're putting to pause. Okay, let's check our stew. I'll take it out. Have to be extra careful. Okay, heavy. Sorry about that noise. Okay, let's try to open this without fogging up the camera. So let's put a little cover here. Okay, there. All my lightings are off, so let's add some light so you can see a little better. Okay, I know this could have been done a lot better than this, but I just realized it's not easy to cook while you're trying to show, I think, the world. Show some people how you do it. But I'm going to use the rubber spatula to minimize the breaking of the vegetable for presentation purpose. I like to see my vegetable whole. Okay, this prevents it from breaking the tender vegetable. Just kind of push it around, kind of incorporate the sauce with the meat like that. And okay, let's try. Let's check out the, okay, there we go, nice and tender. We really don't want it too mushy. Carrots is one of the vegetables that I don't like to be too soft and soggy. This is perfect. It holds its shape. And potato, there you go, you see, cut with no problem at all. And obviously the mushroom will be cooked as well. Now let's try the meat and see, as far as the consistency and texture, put it closer. Okay, here's a piece of the meat. Oh yes, see how easily that piece just came out? It's very tender right there. Now I guess the next step is to try it to make sure that our seasoning is just right, or we might have to adjust it. It's so good. I'm sure Miguel will be very happy when he come home for dinner tonight. Now I just have to work on my bread and other sides for this. I guess my next video would be a recipe of some of my bread. So for now, this is what I have. Beef stew using the sofrito that I made the other day, or yesterday really. Sofrito, which is a mixture of garlic, onion, bell pepper, and some Spanish pepper, culantro, cilantro. I processed that in a food processor and cook my beef stew with it. Trust me, you can't go wrong with this recipe. It's delicious. So let's pause this for now because I might add something else later on as a bonus.